Today in our channel, guest is Nayana Premnath, right?
Yes,
So she is a zero wastage coach or
I am an educator.
educator, and it's been very nice to meet her because it's like even my subject. Even I like those things, and I found her in Sadhana Forest, and she explained very nicely. I attended her workshop session, and it was so awesome. And I thought I will take an interview with her. And can you introduce yourself about like how you started zero wastage thing, and what makes you that, and how it is going on, and yeah, like all those stuff, like about it, about yourself, and about your work, what you are doing.
Okay. Hi, I'm Naina. I am a sustainability educator. I've been in the zero waste lifestyle for over 6 years now. And for me, it started with something that a lot of people go into much later in their zero waste journey. It started with a menstrual cup for me. I discovered that very randomly, and while researching on that, I came upon the word zero waste living, which is never there in India back in 2017-18. So I heard this word. I was like, okay, this is something I relate to so much. So I wanted to know what was this about, and it took me into a rabbit hole of a lot of new discoveries. And at that point in 2018 or so, there weren't any Indians who were talking specifically on sustainability at all. So I was like, okay, I was already making videos on YouTube. So I was like, okay, let me try and make this so that Indians will also understand and will be able to go into this sort of a lifestyle, which is in our roots basically. We've always been sustainable if you look back in our
Yeah.
Indian culture. So I thought, why not bring us back to that roots? So that
Yes.
is how I started. So it's been a great journey. I've learned a lot of things along the way. I used to be very aggressive towards others who weren't into this lifestyle in the start because
Yeah, yeah.
we think that how do they not understand what you're understanding? Why do they not realize how much waste they're creating?
Yes.
But then I realized that is not going to solve the problem. They will never learn if I just become aggressive towards them.
Mm.
Slowly, I learned how to deal with people who are not into this, how to be patient with them.
Yes.
And I've also discovered a lot of different habits that I could form in this lifestyle. So over the last 6 years, I've been doing that, and I've been trying to educate others who are very new to the system, or even people who've been following but may not know a lot of habits in that.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing in the last 5 to 6 years now.
Yeah, it's a great thing. And you know, like from our ancient, like if I see my grandparents and all, they used to do so many
So many
steps. But
things.
nowadays, like now, like fast fashion, how
Yeah,
you can see, it's coming now nowadays, like
yeah,
not a previous one. We used to use one cloth like many days. Like
yeah,
it used to come from my
yeah,
grandma,
uh,
right? We used to wear that saris
yeah,
and all
yeah.
those things stuff. And yes, as we move forward, like we forgetting our old culture also, like, and you are great thing, like you're bringing up again to the world. That's a great thing, because just thinking and sitting is a different thing,
Yeah.
and doing and educating people. And as I like about her is like, it's not like she learned, right? And you wanted to educate
They treat
people.
it.
So if they know, at least they can why they are doing,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
will understand that. If you just tell don't use it, they can't
They
understand why
exactly.
we have to do all of
Yeah,
a sudden,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah, it's a great thing.
yeah.
And what are the other things you are doing along with this?
So right now I also have a upcycling small business. So
Wow.
basically, this scrunchie is
Uh-huh.
basically made from waste fabric. So
Wow.
there is a lot of a lot of big boutiques and fashion brands.
Mm-hmm.
They all always have a lot of leftover scrap fabric,
Mm-hmm.
and even people have like fabric that they don't want to use, like
Yeah.
old one or
Mm-hmm.
good quality, but they're not using. So I take those from them and I make scrunchies and uh, what all do I make? Scrunchies I make keychains,
Mm-hmm.
stuff with it. So
Mm-hmm.
that process is called upcycling, like making a new product out of a old unnecessary product.
Yeah.
Like people, something that they find unnecessary, making completely new product out of it, which can be used again. It's called upcycling. So
Wow.
last year I created a small business for upcycling. So it's called the Green Circle.
Green circle.
Circle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I also, because I'm not into like consumerism, which is what we are having now. Everybody is consuming more and more and more products. So I don't want people to just keep buying. So I tell people, only buy from my shop if you need something. Don't
Okay.
buy it just because you think, oh, it's cool.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's okay. I know I will have losses. I won't make a lot of profit, but that's okay, because my aim is not to make a lot of money by just selling unnecessary stuff. My aim is that if somebody in my community wants, okay, they scrunchies are what we lose all the time. We
Yes.
keep missing it everywhere,
Yeah.
and then we go to a store and buy a
Buy
random
another.
one. So instead, why not buy one which is made from something that would have been going as a waste otherwise. Otherwise, it would have been thrown away. So instead, if you are somebody who's conscious and who wants to spend their money on a conscious product, I wanted to create that option for them, and that is why I created this business.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you were talking about the swap also, like that. What about that? Like, what is that word?
swapping.
Yeah,
So
swapping.
basically, I'm very highly into anything that is secondhand. Like right now, I'm like very much concentrating in promoting secondhand. Basically, anything that has been pre-loved, that is
Hmm.
pre-owned.
Hmm.
Somebody might have already had it. They might want to discard it and buy something new. So, but the old product might be of great quality.
Yeah.
People want to just upgrade their stuff
Yeah.
just because they're bored of it.
Yes.
So that is why the second-hand marketplace is very important today, because when these people are trying to buy their new stuff, they have a lot of old stuff. If somebody doesn't buy it, they just dump it.
Yeah.
You, I have even seen sofas dumped on the roadside. Good quality
Yeah.
sofas, which if not dumped there, would have been used somewhere else for a long time.
Yes.
But that marketplace is growing today because people are recognizing it's cheaper. If you're buying something second hand, it's definitely cheaper. And if you inspect the quality, mostly it's good quality.
Yeah.
So I, right now at home, we buy anything, at even not just clothes, anything I buy. Almost 80% of my home is made from second-hand products. Be it
Hmm.
a sofa, be it my bed, my like table, a lot of my things in my home, like even the fridge. The recently I got a mixie, which is, I needed like a high-powered mixie, and that also I got second-hand.
Wow.
So I've been going into this second-hand field for a while, and my aim is to have a workshop specifically for second hand. So
Hmm.
my favorite place is Facebook Marketplace. Have you
Hmm.
heard of it?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, yeah,
Yeah. It's easy.
yeah. So that is where I always find a lot of my stuff. So,
Hmm.
but people always ask me, but how do you buy? There are so many scammers out there. So, like, I wanted to specifically in the future, maybe in the next month or so, I'm looking to make a workshop specifically on how to buy second hand, because if you buy second hand, you'll save a lot of money and also be able to buy a lot of things which are pre-loved and give it a whole new life. So that is what I'm concentrating on right now.
Wow. That's a great dream you have actually, It's not an easy thing.
Yeah,
Like people used to hesitate, like what second hand, like how can we wear and all.
yeah.
But
Because I'll
yeah.
tell you, everybody associates second hand with being poor,
Yeah.
because it's like something like poor people do because they can't afford something.
Hmm.
So
Yes.
right now, what I am trying to do is make it cool.
Hmm.
Like, see, people know that I am not poor. So I am somebody who can afford a new sofa if I want to. If
Yes.
I want to, I can afford it.
Yes.
But if I still choose a second hand, that will be because I want to make it cool to be a second hand person. I
Hmm.
want to make that style a cool lifestyle. So that more people, even if they are rich, they still choose second hand. So that they like, even if somebody comes and say, oh, but why second hand? I'm like, why not?
Why not?
Why not?
And you are helping nature, like
Yeah,
how much energy
exactly.
and the water wastage, every
Is
wastage will be
creating a
created
new product.
product.
Yeah,
So if we buy second hand, it's not about the poverty, it's
yeah,
about like you are showing your love towards
as a nature.
nature,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And you are helping nature.
yeah,
Actually we
yeah,
are helping god, if we say, right? Even I believe those things and all. And amazing job you are doing it. And what is your dream in future? Like, what you have vision, something, a future
So
vision?
I do want to have like a community. I do
Mm.
want to have what Sadhana Forest has created,
Mm.
but as a very small scale, not as big as this.
Why
But
not?
no, like I want to finally go, hopefully settle down in Kerala itself,
Mm.
and we don't have a lot of space remaining there.
But
So
you
yeah,
might get, yeah.
yeah. But I want to have a small farm with a very sustainable house, like hopefully a mud house, which is very sustainable. Have a lot of dogs and cats. I already have a indie dog here,
Mm.
so I want to have more dogs and cats and all, to have like a joint, like a, what do you say, a community which is inclusive of everything,
Mm.
and have a small farm where I can sustain my food, my daily food from that farm, so that I don't have to depend on other sources for my food. So basically, being fully zero waste.
Zero
That
waste.
is when you're, if you have your own ecosystem where you can
Yes.
buy, get stuff to eat and everything from your own farm,
Yeah.
then is when you can be close to zero waste. So my dream is to have that, and hopefully, like same as how what Sadhana is doing, uh, have people come there, learn how you can
Mm.
live along with nature, in par with nature. They can
Yes.
live without harming nature unnecessarily.
Yeah.
So that is my dream to build
Okay.
sometime. Yeah.
So it's a nice dream. Let's your dream come true.
Yeah.
Yeah, even I wish for your dream. It's a
Thank you
nice
so
dream
much.
actually. And when you do that in Kerala also, it's
Yeah.
very good. Like,
Yeah.
and you can teach food
Yeah.
about food also,
Yeah.
and about
Yeah.
zero wastage.
Yeah.
Everything it will come.
Yeah.
So it's a great thing. And what do you want to give, suggest, or something about zero wastage, like in 5 point or 6 point, how they can include in their
Life.
life?
So the easiest way, because people think that zero waste is expensive, because when people see, it's about buying these glass containers or like bamboo cutlery and stuff like that, they think that
Yeah.
it's used very expensive. So I keep telling them, start with very simple habits. You can just start with just carrying one simple cloth bag in your, say, backpack or your handbag or whatever bag you take outside the home. Just keep a small cloth bag in it, so that
Yeah.
anytime you go anywhere and you have anything to pick up, or any, you're doing shopping, or maybe not even shopping, you have something that you're picking up, you always have something to pick it up in, so that you don't have to bring another plastic bag or cloth bag home. We've all got so many cloth
Yes.
bags at home now,
Yeah.
because we go anywhere, they'll give it in cloth bag. We're
Yeah.
spending 10-15 rupees for the cloth bag. So
Yeah.
instead, why bring more and more? Just take one out and keep it, so that anytime, maybe you're not planning for a like
Buying
buying something
something.
for dinner, but suddenly on the way back you realize, oh, I don't have this and this, I need to buy these vegetables if I'm planning this. So you'll suddenly think
Yeah,
that
it
you want to
comes
go.
up. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you don't have a
Mhm.
bag, then you will take the bag from them, which is again a waste. So instead, always have that one or two bags in your backpack or your handbag, wherever, and so that anytime you need it, you'll have it with you.
Yeah.
So that's one thing anybody should do. And the second thing, like I always say, carry your own water bottle. Please do
Yes.
that, because we, in India, we are highly consuming the disposable
Mm.
water bottles. You can see our own railway tracks. Railway tracks are filled with these water bottles, and we see that highly, especially in trains and flights. These are the places where people keep taking a lot, and you see the vendors will come with the water
Yeah.
bottles to
Yes.
sell.
Yes. Yeah.
So many water bottles to
Yeah.
sell, and you'll see people buying left,
And
right, and center.
yes.
Instead, just carry a bottle, one or two bottles. How much ever water you require for a train journey,
Yeah.
just carry it with you. Or anywhere, whether you're going to your office, you'll have these water bottles. You usually offices will have refilling stations, or
Mm.
somewhere you'll get to refill the water bottle. So wherever you're going, a railway station, your workplace, anywhere, even if you're going to a cafe, just carry your own water bottle, so that in case you need water, you can avoid disposable water bottle at
Yes.
all means.
And even that is the bottle we get.
Yeah.
It's not a good.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
not good. You can drink normal water
Water.
instead of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of people think that it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's about that mindset.
Mindset.
So and always I tell people, do all these things slowly, because if you rush into all these habits, you may get burnt out. You may feel like, oh no, it's too much, and you'll go back to your old habits. So take each habit one thing at a time. Take, say, this cloth bag. Keep doing just that one habit for the next 2 weeks until it becomes a part of your
Part
life.
of
Just
it.
like how you brush your
Habit, yeah.
teeth, that becomes a normal part of your life. Then you can go into
Another
doing the
one.
next step.
Hmm.
And anybody, you can just look at zero waste living India or so, you'll find lots of options, you'll find
Yes.
lots of steps for that. And there is always, you can check my YouTube channel. I have so many videos.
Yeah.
I have long form videos, like explanatory videos there, that anybody can start their lives with. So I even have, I think, a playlist for zero waste lifestyle, for
Hmm.
especially to start with that. So people can just go and watch videos to learn more habits that they can form to become more sustainable.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. So, can you tell what is your YouTube channel
So my YouTube
name?
channel name is Nayana Premnath. You can just type Nayana
Yeah.
Premnath and you'll find my channel.
Yeah. And yeah, please do subscribe and watch videos also. Like she gives nice tips and all those things, like how we can inbuilt continue this journey of zero wastage. And it's good. Why not? Right? It's
Yeah.
good to build a new habit.
Yeah. True.
So
Yeah.
yeah, thank you so much. Thank
No
you.
problem.
Thank you for coming here and giving your time. And yeah, hope you have a bright future.
You
And
too.
yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.